Good news, bad news. So, the good news is it's not like absolutely freezing out. And the sun is coming up over there. The bad news is it did pour rain last night, so our fly is soaked and looks like one of my shoes is a little wet, which that shouldn't have happened because I thought that was all set. Thought we had that thing figured out. But obviously everything wasn't secure under here last night. How we doing in the tent?
Good.
We were dry in the tent. That's super good news. So now we got to try to dry some stuff out. But it looks like the sun's shining today, so that's good. So this is day 32. Good morning. Okay, we solved the wet shoe issue. We had resolved it. I did have my shoe under the fly, but when somebody gets in and out of the tent during the night to go to the bathroom, the fly gets, this gets zipped and unzipped and the fly gets moved around a little, and it's not exactly how we left it the night before. But putting a nice dry sock in there and hopefully everything will be just fine today. Okay. Keeping it real, people. This is the not so fun part. I thought we were all good. Remember I showed you that sunshine? It's missing. And now we have rain clouds. So we got our soaking wet fly. We got our tent picked up. But now we're trying to pack up while it's kind of drizzly, rainy on us. So that's a little tricky. So we got to get this stuff that's already sort of wet put away and keep our dry stuff dry.
Yep.
So we're mostly packed up. It's not like pouring rain or anything, but it was raining. So now we got to deal with this again. What we're going to do is try to fold it up and then wrap it inside an emergency blanket because we don't have a good bag for it. We want to keep the tent dry, so we don't want to put it in with the tent bag. Yeah. And we have another, like the other stuff, we don't want to make a big wet mess of stuff that's not already wet. So, okay, let's try to do it. Let's see what we can do. I'm in my poncho. Wicked happy about that. Alrighty, so we are packed up. We're back to frozen fingers, but the rain did stop. So we're damp and wet, but we're not in our ponchos, which is nice. And, oh, there goes Ben. We are clearing our tent site, getting back on the trail north. Weren't really anticipating rain today. Whew, it's cold. It's really cold. It's just like damp and wet cold. So here we are. I am back on trail. Everybody's coming. And so this Gut Hooks app tells us like things that are ahead and like, different points and whatever. So anyways, we see on Gut Hooks that there's a diner that is like 1.6 miles away from us. But the problem is, I don't know what the heck that is. That's like how the crow flies or something. It's not like, it doesn't mean that we can get to it. So we were willing to hike to go to this diner to sit and be warm and eat. But I'm not sure if we can get to it. So obviously these are the woods. We can't bushwhack there. That would be like impossible. So we're going up trail 0.3, I think. And then we were hoping that there was like, that we were going to cross a road or something, but I don't think that's really the case. So I think we got our hopes up to get out of the rain and to get warm. And I'm not sure it's even possible. So I don't know why. Gut Hooks would. Oh, there's another tent site. Why they would even mention it if there wasn't like a roadway to get there. But we shall see in another 10 minutes or so. At least we're moving. Hopefully we'll warm up. All right. Okay, quick update. So there's this Gut Hooks app, right? Everybody loves it. It is awesome. It is very helpful. Shows all kinds of things on the trail. But one thing I don't understand about it is, for instance, it said, bam, right here. It said from this mile off of the trail, 1.3 miles from here is a diner. But it's not 1.3 miles that way, and it's not 1.3 miles that way. It's just 1.3 miles, I don't know. Like if I was a bird and flew over there, I guess I could get there in 1.3 miles. But as a hiker who's using this app, I can't get there in 1.3 miles from this point on the trail. So I'm not sure why it tells me that it exists.
Let's make up some time here.
Okay, so we came out of the woods there to this beautiful field. We've gone 4.8. The sun is now out. That's awesome. And we kind of revamped our plan for the day, which I'll talk about later because I have very limited video space and my battery's dying. So we're gonna keep moving, but the whole diner thing isn't gonna work out, I don't think, and the sun is shining, so great news. Time to shed some layers, huh? This is good news. We've been looking for water for like 5 miles. And at 2.5 back, we knew that we would come to water, but we passed 3 dry riverbeds. So this is awesome. We're going to fill our water bottles. Nice, Ben. We're going to fill our water bottles and then go a half a mile to a road crossing where we're going to sit down, hopefully in the sun. Not sure where the sun went, but sit down and eat some lunch.
Sounds good.
I got heavy stuff we need to eat.
Good. That means it's meat, right?
Peanut butter.
Yay!
All right, so said we were going to pass an old rotted cabin. And here it is.
It's a shame that people
Let's check it out. If I can climb up.
I don't know if you should climb up.
Looks like it was 2 floors or a floor and a basement. Tin roof. Windows on the front and back. And that was the door to get in over here. Neat. That's cool.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Whose cabin was it?
Yeah.
When did they use it? Who stayed here? What was it like? Oh, there's the arrow. They kept going, so they saw it. So let's talk about whose cabin that was. All right, so Brody's going with a trapper cabin.
Yep.
And here we are, coming out to the junction. So this is the area where there's the black bear Resort and Hostel and the Kinkora Hostel. 8.5 is what we've gone.
I think that this is the most mileage we've done.
And it's noon. That's good work. Nice job. So there is no sun, but I'm going to put on some layers and let's go back here and find a place to eat.
At least it's not windy.
All right, this is a real treat. We're using hand wipes. We're actually washing our faces and our hands instead of just spraying them. And look at this nice spot for lunch. Awesome. It's a little chilly, but not bad. It's not raining.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, can I get this in here?
Yep.
Thank you. All right, so super good news. We just had some peanut butter and Nutella. Look at how pretty this is. Love this. Peanut butter and Nutella on wraps. Couple of Swedish fish. Like 6 each. And Asher, Swedish fish, pulled a tooth right out of his mouth. He didn't even know it was loose. He wasn't expecting it. He like pulled it out of his mouth with Swedish fish stuck to it, and he was like, Mom, is this a tooth? That was pretty funny, huh, Ash?
Yeah. I had no idea it was... I felt something like hard in the Swedish fish, and I realized that
Swedish fish shouldn't be crunchy.
Yeah.
So here we go. So we ate lunch, nice spot next to the river, and we are now hiking 8.4, I think, 8.2 or 8.4, and that is the goal for the day. So we're in pretty good shape, actually. Oh, these campsites are awesome next to the river here. We're passing those, so there are 2 hostels, the Black Bear and the Kinkora, which Kinkora is Bob Peoples, but obviously we're not ready to stop. And we're gonna get up ahead to Boots Off, which is next to the lake. We do wish it was nice and warm and we could like play around there, but anyway,
Exactly.
here we go. Okay, go ahead. It's a nice bridge, huh?
Yeah. Boys are a little ways ahead of me. I stopped to secure a tent site at Boots Off. I just didn't want to get there and then find out that we couldn't stay or whatever. So the sun is in and out, but we got to dry out our tent before bed. So we're trying to get there as quick as possible, get our tent set up, get our fly drying out, and then by tenting there, we can use their bathrooms, showers if we want, and also a shuttle if we want to go into town if we need to get anything or go to eat or something like that. So boys are looking forward to that, and they're up ahead on the trail. good day. You want me to take a picture with you in it? Do you want to? Okay. Nice spot.
Yeah. Nice place.
I think I can get past it. Thank you. Pretty. Little flowers along the trail. All right, so I just got lost. I stopped to make that reservation, and the boys kept going, and there was a turn in the trail, and I was paying attention to the river and the flowers and missed my turn. So at least I realized it, but I probably just hiked 1, maybe 2 miles out of my way, and now I'm back on track. I saw a guy, through hiker, said, "Did you see 4 boys?" He said no, but I think they're ahead of him too. So he was like, "Oh, are you the mom with 4 boys?" Just kind of funny, because I've never seen him before. But people up and down the trail seem to have heard about mom with 4 boys. So hoping to find them very soon.